From all your research that you've done, is it just Greek mythology? Is it innocent?
Great question. I don't think it is. And I probably wouldn't have said that a decade ago. But sitting here today, I can see understanding the word of God and it coming alive in such a deeper way. You can start to see how Greek mythology, Roman mythology, all of the in quote mythologies really lend toward the idea of the men of renown, the
Mm-hmm.
giants, the Nephilim
The
that
Nephilim.
were revered in the land during the Old Testament and prior. And I really think that is an intentional deception, but also truth in plain sight that those in power have kind of put out into the public because there's no, there's always going to be truth in what they do, specifically in the public education systems. I mentioned that, why was it that we were taught mythology in school?
Yeah.
If it's mythology, what's the importance of it? If it's just a myth, right? A fairy
Mm.
tale, but there's something deeper behind it. And, even looking in the Old Testament, you see them worshiping creation, worshiping these little g gods called Elohim in the Hebrew. And these were spiritual beings. They were demonic beings that they were giving their worship to. And I think that after the Tower of Babel, when everything dispersed, they just took their gods and named them other names. And that's why we see so much overlap in different cultures because
Mm.
we're seeing the same gods that represent the same things that were being worshiped way back in the Old Testament.
Mm.
And now we're revering them in school, in universities, and we're actually creating a club or a Freemasonry light or, Eastern Star Light in universities to create this deception of worship essentially to these false gods. And
Mm.
so that's, people might push back on me. I had people push back on me on a little bit on the podcast I did on this. And, and that's, you can't make people see it if they don't want to see it,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
the thing is that's how Satan entraps us because he comes as an angel of light. It's very, very subtle. And
Mm.
unless